Hello and welcome to this edition of Southern California CEO. I'm your host, Linda Reif-Schneider. On this segment, we'll be talking with Mark Neely. He was diagnosed with an immune disease, and the medicine he takes has some serious side effects, including prediabetes, morning nausea, and frequent fatigue. He has a blood test every 3 months for his condition, and his blood glucose levels were rising dangerously high to an almost diabetic level. He was not eating healthy breakfast, and his fatigue was getting worse. A friend of his challenged him to a 90-day program to take his life back, and he has. Welcome, Mark. I'm so glad you could be with us today.
Great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about how your life and health has changed in this 90-day challenge.
Well, Linda, when you get diagnosed with an immune disease, it really kind of shocks you, and you know you have to do something with your life. You start to do the regular things you do, you know, the symptoms you talked about, they come and go, but sometimes they get really severe. You start to realize that you're not healthy anymore, but you have to take control of that. And what I wound up doing was, like you said, my friend said, I challenge you. You're not looking well, you don't look, I challenge you to take your life back. And so I said, you know what, I need to. My numbers were coming in bad, my glucose numbers were rising. I was 5 points away from being diabetic. And I was not gonna let that happen. So I started this product called Body by Vi, took it every morning, religiously. Loved the flavor. It was easy to do, has a variety of different recipes that you can create. In fact, this morning I had one called Spumoni ice cream, and it had very low sugar. It was amazing. So there's different creative ways you can use the product. And I started to feel better. I started to have the energy back. I started looking in the mirror and going, I really like who I am. And through that process, I became healthier. And I'm glad to say today, 3 months later, since my first test results when I was almost diabetic, I'm down to 115.
Tell us about this product. What about Body by Vi is making the difference in your life?
Well, there's a lot of different programs that are out there. What I like about Body by Vi is it's high protein. It's less than 1 gram of sugar, which is unheard of in this industry, and that's fantastic. It's kosher certified, which is really hard to find something like that. It's got all the protein, the nutrition that you need daily, and it's a shake. I mean, you can go out and get any other kind of shake, but what I love is there's variety that you add to it. You can mix it with water. Because it's a powder form, you can put it in yogurt, you can put it in cottage cheese, you can bake with it. I mean, there's so many variables, and I think with any type of a meal product, people get bored easily with it. And I've actually become more creative with it using, you know, low-fat puddings, no sugar, Jell-O mixes. I mean, it's just amazing how much you can do with this. And if you don't get bored and you enjoy the flavor, you're going to continue it.
So it's simple, yet there's a lot of variety.
Oh, yeah.
Great,
yeah.
Great. Now, do you believe that others that are maybe dealing with an immune disease, or someone who's diabetic or pre-diabetic, or maybe even has been diagnosed with HIV, do you think they could benefit from this product?
There's a lot of different people that could benefit. Each person's body is different, and they're going to react differently to a product. And by no means will I tell people, even my friends, don't stop taking your medicine. Your doctor is advisable, and you need to follow their advice. Mm-hmm. This, again, is a nutrition supplement that you're adding to yourself. And so I would say pre-diabetics, definitely. Diabetics, come on. I mean, I've gone down 25 points. Yes, definitely. I have friends that were on fibromyalgia. I have a friend who has multiple sclerosis, so you have MS. This product is really designed because it's got the protein necessary. You talked about HIV potential. I've done a lot of research in a lot of areas in this because I wanted to take my health back. But before I did that, I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. Sure. And by doing this research, I have found that nutrition and high fiber is the key to really getting to a better lifestyle, and this product provides that. This product is less than $2 per meal. I can't get that at the grocery store. I spend hours in the grocery store trying to find right products. And when you look at the products that are there, they're not really designed for healthy eating. And the choices are very limited. So you're stuck with what you have. But again, within 90 days, I've changed my lifestyle. I've added the product to myself, and I eat healthier, and I watch what I eat. And I make sure that it stays within the guidelines that I need to stay a healthy lifestyle.
Now, Mark, you mentioned that this is one of lots of different meal replacement and nutritional products in the market. What makes Body by Vi different?
I would say what makes it different is, number one, the flavor. Number two, it's all natural. Number three, it's got a lot of science behind it. This isn't a product that just comes out and goes away. It's not something that's just a fly-by-night. There's a lot of science behind this to make sure that this product helps people.
Okay, now you're obviously really passionate about this product and you've been taking it for some time. What made you choose to become a promoter of the product?
You can't talk about something unless you do it. And the moment I started it, I was skeptical like anybody else out there. I'm serious. I was very skeptical. But I said, I'm going to do this. I've got a 90-day challenge. I've got a challenge to change my life. I'm going to do this. And when I started it and I saw the results immediately, I was shocked. I've got family members who have lost 45 pounds. When you start to see a transformation like that in people, plus yourself, you know there's something working. Last month alone, Body by Vi had 85,000 people join the challenge. When you start to see that momentum, you know you've got something that's right. And when you look at the science behind it, you find that, yeah, it is true. It is a good product and it helps.
Well, thank you, Mark. And you talked about a growing product and lots of other people using it. We're about to be joined by Sherry Hayes, who's also a promoter of the product, and she'll share some more with us. As Mark stated, the Body by Vi programs offer individuals who have lost their jobs the ability to start a profitable home-based business. We've asked Sherry Hayes, an ambassador with the company, to tell us more about how it's helped her personally and financially. Sherry, tell us how Body by Vi has helped you personally.
Well, a good friend of mine came up to me and said, you know, you might as well check out this health challenge, and she loved me enough to say this because at the time I was, well over 200 pounds, not the picture of health. So for me, I was looking for health inside as well as physical. So in the first 3 months of being on the products, I lost 25 pounds. I had also gotten off my anxiety and depression medication, so I was feeling wonderful, literally 10 years younger.
Sherry, tell us about some of the potential financial benefits of being a promoter of Body by Vi.
Well, the first thing is you're getting the ability to set your own income. Sky's the limit. There really is no limitation. So in the first year of jumping in and seeing what I can do, I was able to replace a six-figure income that had taken me 4 years of college, 10 years of busting, it in the field, and giving about 60 to 70 hours a week of my life to building someone else's dream. So with this program and with the mentorship that was provided me, I was able to literally walk away from that within 1 year because I replaced that income.
So you've become an entrepreneur.
I have, and being with the company about 4.5 years now, I actually got to be part of the founding leadership, so to speak, that put together the Body by Vi Challenge so that it could meet all of the needs of really the problems of today.
Sherry, you've talked a lot about how you've become a promoter of the program, and Mark has shared quite a bit with us in terms of how this has changed his life. If others wanted to follow in this healthy lifestyle change, what do they need to do to become a part of Body by Vi or even become a promoter? What steps are involved?
Great. Well, it's really simple. Number one, it starts with do you want to take your own health into your own hands? And then you consider, great, join the challenge, become a customer. That's the first thing we care about is helping people regain their own health back. And two, if you want to do that and help some other people, tell some people that you care about, then share it with a few people. The company actually rewards those people with free products. So you can be on great health products that change the way you feel for life as long as you have 3 friends that you're helping along the journey. But if that makes sense to you, know that there's a gigantic business opportunity behind that, and you can actually join as a promoter, become an entrepreneur, have a home-based business, and share that, but you're also getting the ability to cash a paycheck. For each kit that's sold, for each person that joins and starts taking their health back, you actually get rewarded.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Mark. Thank both of you so much for coming in and sharing this great opportunity with us and this great lifestyle change and promoting health. I wish you both the best of luck with it.